Manchester United are looking forward to rebuilding their squad as the transfer window edges closer, and today's developments surrounding Elliot Anderson, Carlos Baleba, and João Gomes have sent waves of anticipation across the fanbase. These are not just names on a scouting list, these are profiles carefully chosen to influence the future of the club, to transform its engine room, to reshape its mentality, and to inject a new level of dynamism into Ruben Amorim's evolving system. The desire to strengthen the midfield isn't born from impulse, it comes from a clear, strategic plan designed to take Manchester United back to the top of English football. The story begins with Elliot Anderson, the Nottingham Forest midfielder whose rise has caught the attention of top scouts across the Premier League. At just 22, Anderson possesses a rare mix of composure, aggression, tactical intelligence, and boldness on the ball. Those who have followed his progress describe him as a player who never hides, a player who demands the ball in pressure situations, who thrives in high-intensity games, and who carries the personality of a midfielder who refuses to shrink even when the atmosphere becomes overwhelming. His personality is calm yet fearless, a midfielder who combines discipline with bold instincts, someone capable of acting as a deep controller but also stepping forward as a progressive number 8. What fascinates Manchester United the most is Anderson's ability to break lines, both with progressive passes and with his ability to glide past challenges. United's analysts believe he could bring something the team has lacked for years, a midfielder who not only presses with intensity but sustains possession with confidence, someone who can bring control into chaotic moments and inject tempo into slow phases of play. Under Ruben Amorim, Anderson is seen as a profile who could thrive in the hybrid midfield roles demanded by the system, dropping into pockets, linking transitions, closing gaps, and orchestrating play with maturity far beyond his age. His intelligence, press resistance, and positional discipline are exactly the traits United desperately need as they attempt to rebuild their midfield through players capable of dictating the rhythm of games. But United are not putting all their long-term faith into a single profile. The midfield rebuild becomes even more compelling when you shift your attention to Carlos Baleba, the Brighton powerhouse who has rapidly become one of the most coveted young midfielders in the league. Baleba is the embodiment of controlled aggression, strong, dynamic, fearless, and built for the fast pace of Premier League football. His personality is intense. He plays like someone who refuses to lose any duel, any battle, any moment on the pitch. Many at United see Baleba as a potential midfield anchor for the next 5 to 7 years, a ferocious ball winner who doesn't just recover possession but turns defense into attack instantly. His explosiveness, his confidence on the ball, and his ability to dribble past pressing lines make him one of the most modern midfield profiles in Europe. In Amorim's system, the defensive midfielder is not only a shield. He is the engine. And Baleba fits that model perfectly. He brings physicality, ball progression, and a powerful sense of presence, something United have lacked since the departure of players like prime Nemanja Matic. What makes Baleba even more appealing is that he was monitored by United long before Brighton signed him. His name resurfaced this season because the qualities he brings, mobility, aggression, ball recovery, and vertical progression, are exactly what United need to compete against the strongest midfields in the league. But the story becomes even more heated when you bring in João Gomes, the Wolves dynamo whose reputation for aggressive pressing and fearless defensive work has made him a fan favorite among tactical analysts. João Gomes is not just a midfielder, he is a disruptor, a catalyst, a relentless engine that never switches off. His personality is fiery, competitive, and fearless. He presses like someone with something to prove every minute, fights for every loose ball, and imposes himself on opponents regardless of size or strength. For Manchester United, João Gomes represents the missing weapon in high-intensity games, a midfielder who can suffocate opponents, force mistakes, and ensure United maintain dominance in transitions. He may not be the tallest, and he may not be the flashiest, but his heart, vitality, and determination are unmatched. His anticipation of danger is elite, and his ability to win possession in advanced areas perfectly aligns with Amorim's pressing philosophy. What makes this midfield trio fascinating is how their profiles complement one another. Elliot Anderson brings intelligence and technical calmness. Carlos Baleba brings athleticism and brute power. João Gomes brings intensity and relentless pressing fire. Together, they represent a new generation of midfield options, a step away from predictability, fragility, and lack of control. Instead, they create a vision of a Manchester United midfield built on balance, composure, aggression, and vertical domination. Amorim wants a midfield capable of controlling games, overpowering opponents, and executing complex tactical structures. These three profiles are designed to deliver exactly that. Manchester United understand that in modern football, midfields win matches, define identity, and decide titles. Anderson brings hunger and intelligence. Baleba brings physicality and long-term power. Gomes brings fire, desire, and relentless work rate. These are not signings made for hype. These are signings made for evolution, for a club rebuilding its core. As negotiations, scouting meetings, and inquiries continue, one thing is certain: Manchester United's transfer strategy this time is intentional, targeted, and focused on finding the right characters, not just the right talents. The pursuit of Anderson, Baleba, and João Gomes is a statement that the rebuild is alive, serious, and methodically unfolding. And as always, when it comes to Manchester United, the story is far from over.